Hi everyone, this is Marcus with DTF Station, and in this video, we will go over how to replace the capping station in your Prestige R2 DTF printer. You'll know when it's time to change the capping station if it is no longer moving up properly to meet the print head and/or is making grinding sounds. To begin the replacement, first, get the following supplies ready: a Phillips screwdriver, Allen wrench, a pair of scissors, gloves, small zip ties, a replacement cable, and your new replacement capping station. First, turn the printer completely off using the switch on the back. Make sure to not have any media loaded in the printer. Now head over to the capping station and rotate this counterclockwise to drop the capping station all the way down. Now that the capping station is detached, slide the printer carriage over to the left. Now take your screwdriver and remove these 5 screws. Next, open the side door and remove these 2 screws. Now remove this panel. Then carefully remove this capping station cover. Now remove these 4 screws. This should allow you to lift up this panel. Don't lift it up all the way since there are tubes that are still connected. Take note of these 4 tubes, as you will need to reattach them later. It may even be a good idea to label each of the tubes before removing. Once ready, go ahead and remove the 4 tubes. Now head to the side and make sure to take a picture of the location and orientation of this L bracket and the location of these 2 screws. The middle L bracket communicates with the Z-axis, controlling how much to move up and down. When installing the new capping station, you will need to make sure to match this bracket and screw height to prevent damages to the print head and for proper adjustment. Now locate this cable and carefully remove it by gripping the white plastic part and pulling with even pressure to prevent any damages to the cables. Now take your Allen wrench and remove these 2 bolts. Now locate the wiper blade assembly and carefully remove it. There will be a drain tube attached to this, so go ahead and detach that as well. Now take your Allen wrench again and remove these 2 bolts. Now head to the back of the printer and open these 2 panels. Note, take a picture of how these cables are organized every time you have to cut zip ties or move cables around. That way you can refer back to those pictures to set them back up properly once the replacement is complete. Take a pair of scissors and cut these 4 zip ties. First, locate these 2 cables on the bottom left. You're going to go ahead and remove both. Now head to the side and cut these 2 zip ties. This should allow you to release the 2 cables that you just unplugged. Now head over to the waste tank and set the waste tank to the side. Take your screwdriver and remove these 8 screws. This should allow you to remove this panel. The same cables route through this area and a zip tie together here as well. Locate the 2 zip ties and cut them loose using a pair of scissors. This will allow you to pull out both cables completely from the side where the capping station is located. This will now allow you to remove the entire capping station assembly. Bring over your replacement capping station, place it back in the same orientation as you remove the old one. Reorganize the tubes to the original position. Now grab this cable and take a close look at the connecting points. This side will move towards the back of the printer, and this side will plug into the side of the capping station. Go ahead and route the cable towards the back. Then connect this cable to the side of the capping station as shown. Now take your Allen wrench and secure down these 2 bolts, but do not tighten them as you will need to adjust the capping station's position. Now head over to this side and secure the 2 bolts with your Allen wrench. Now bring over the top piece, locate this bracket, and attach it together as shown, then tighten the assembly using your screwdriver. Now, place the tubes back into this assembly, the exact same way it was originally set up. Now place the assembly into place and secure down with the screws. Note, these 4 other screws are used to adjust the tilt. When adjusting this, we recommend using a leveler. Now take this other cable and route it through the back as shown. Head over to where the waste tank was located and route the cable through as shown. Grab it from the backside, then plug it into this port. Now take the other cable routed through to the back as well and plug it into this port. Reminder to refer back to your photo of this L bracket and readjust the L bracket and the screw positions as they were before. Now turn the printer on from the back. Once the printer carriage sits back at the capping station, check the position of the cap. At this time, turn the printer back off from the back, and with the printer carriage still above the capping station, gently adjust the capping station to align it to the printhead. Rotate this knob clockwise to raise the capping station to ensure good contact with the printhead. Once confirmed, rotate the knob counterclockwise to bring the capping station back down. Then move the printer carriage off to the left and tighten these 2 bolts on the right. Then, temporarily remove these 4 screws to gain access to these 2 bolts that you will need to tighten to secure the capping station's new location. Now, place panel back and secure those screws back in, but do not tighten just yet. Manually move the printer carriage back towards the capping station and use these 4 screws here to manually adjust the tilt of the capping station until you have the positioning just right. Once complete, now, go ahead and tighten these 4 screws. Next, turn the printer back on. Once the printer carriage sits back onto the capping station, check one more time that the capping station is now in the correct position in correlation to the printhead. Now it's time to adjust the tapping station height to ensure good contact with the printhead face. Heading to Hosensoft, click on Advance. For the password, type 111111, then click Confirm. In this new window, head over to the Ink Stack tab. We will adjust the wetting the ink stack height. There was quite a bit of space between the capping station and the printhead, so we will take this 6,000 setting and increase it to 18,000. Click Confirm. Once you click Confirm, the capping station will go up then back down. This is when you can check if the height is set correctly. We want a firm connection between the capping station and the printhead, but we do not want the pressure to be strong enough where the printer carriage moves upwards at all. Let's head back into the software and set the new height to 15,500, then click Confirm. Once you find the desired height, type in the same value into Pump the Ink Stack height. Then click Confirm. Now, let's adjust the wiper blade height. First, click the left arrow key once. This will detach the capping station. Then press and hold the left arrow key until the printhead is near the wiper blade. We are now looking at the distance between the top of the wiper blade, here, and the top of this panel next to the printhead face. We want the wiper blade just high enough where you wouldn't be able to see into the printer bed from this direction, but we do not want the wiper blade so high as to have it bend. Head into the software, locate Scarp, the ink stack height, and let's increase the value from 3,700 to 10,700. Click Confirm. This will push the wiper blade up so that you can check the height. As you can see, the wiper blade may be covering your view towards the left, but it has hit the top of the panel and bent. This is too high. Let's head back into the software and reduce that value to 8,700. Now press Confirm. Watch as the wiper blade moves back upwards. This is exactly what we want. The wiper blade is not bending, but it is at a height where it would obstruct your view into the printer bed. Once you have all the settings the way you like them, head to the software, go to File, and click Save. Click this button, then go to Operation, and select Initialize. As you can see, both the capping station and wiper blade are making good contact with the printhead. Go ahead and perform a head cleaning. Now we have one last check to perform. As the capping station makes contact with the printhead, watch it from both the front and the side. We want to make sure it is making even contact from both sides, or else we may need to adjust the tilt. Once it's confirmed that everything is set up correctly, let's start putting everything back together. Now take your small zip ties and tie up the cables as they originally were set up. Place these two panels back. Now place this panel back and secure it using the 8 screws from earlier. Once complete, you can place the waste tank back into place. Take this top cover, place it back into position, and secure with these 3 screws. Secure these 2 screws as well on the side. Then locate this panel, place it here as shown, and secure it with the 2 screws. Now you can close the side panel. Now when you turn your printer on, it should make perfect contact with your new capping station. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.